What's going on, guys? Tristan24 here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I've got Premier League predictions for match week 36. Not many games left now, guys. So let's get into the predictions for match week 36. Before we get into the video, the main video of predictions, on screen now be the prediction league. We've got 2 weeks left. I don't know why I'm holding 3 fingers up. 2 weeks left though of the prediction league. So if you're still interested in joining, just comment your predictions. All games are in the description down below. So just copy and paste that, and then just take away the V and add your scoreline predictions in there. So I've made it a lot easier for you guys to add your predictions, and you never know, you could have a really good week and just top the league. You know, it's quite tight at the top of the league. Maybe you can catch us, maybe not. It's unlikely at the moment, but Premier League predictions are quite difficult, but you never know. If you think you're really good at predictions, then make sure you join and have a bit of fun. So let's get into the main video though, which is predictions, of course. So the first game is Friday night kickoff. It is Man United against Leicester. Also, Man United, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, their manager, recently has been complaining about how many games they actually have to play in the next few days. I think they've got something like 3 games in 6 days or something crazy like that. I mean, the intensity that teams play at nowadays, how can you keep up with that when you've got that many games? You know, there's no rest for them. But, you know, they're playing the games. Fair play to Man United, not refusing, because, you know, some managers could be really stubborn, but no, Man United probably have to play them, really, otherwise they probably get fined, or just hope for another fan invasion. But for a score prediction, this game against Leicester, who are not easy, but recently they've just been slipping off, looking a bit shaky. For a score prediction this game, I can see a lot of goals being scored. And say Man United 3, Leicester 2. Next game is another midweek game. It is Chelsea taking on Arsenal. This is sort of a derby. Over recent years, though, it's sort of, the rivalry is sort of dipped down from what I've seen from a different sort of fan's perspective. Not that fierce anymore. It's more of Tottenham being both teams' main rivals nowadays. But score prediction this game, I think Chelsea are going to win this one all day long. Tuchel's really got them playing. Next season, they're going to be title contenders. They just beat Man City, who they just need a win now to win the league. Or if Leicester beat Man United, then Man City have confirmed that they have won the league. But Arsenal, they just relegated West Brom, unfortunately, a few nights ago now. I can't see Arsenal getting anything from this. I'm going to say Chelsea 3, Arsenal 0. Up next we have Newcastle against Man City. Now, Newcastle will be very, very happy that the relegation battle is over. It is Sheffield United, West Brom and Fulham all returning to the Championship. Sheffield United had 2 seasons in the Premier League, but now they are going back down. Against Man City now, Newcastle, who, if they get a win, they win the league, of course. They'll have to wait till the final day of the season to lift the trophy. But for Newcastle, it's just a massive relief now. They'll be in the Premier League for another season. Next season, though, it's all about that. If they can push on more towards mid-table, or if they're going to be fighting for relegation again. Because if they are, maybe next time they won't be so lucky. But for a score prediction in this game, I'm going to actually say Man City 3-0. I think Newcastle might just rotate the side a little bit because they've been under quite a bit of pressure recently to get the points to survive, because they are a massive club and they can't really afford going back to the Championship again, because nowadays it is very, very tough to get out of it once you go into it. So, score prediction in this game, I'm going to say Newcastle 0, Man City 3. That means they win the league, regardless of what happens at Old Trafford. Up next we have Burnley against Leeds. Now, it was Burnley who relegated Fulham a few nights ago. Leeds, they just beat Spurs as well. Brilliant for them. They always, when you think Leeds aren't going to do well in a game. They just surprise you. When they think they can comfortably get a win, no, it doesn't happen, does it? That's the thing with Leeds this season. But against Burnley, who recently have been scoring quite a few goals. They scored 4 against Wolves a few weeks ago, 2 against Fulham. You know, it's good for Burnley, and a few clean sheets on the way as well. They've got one of the best goalkeepers in Nick Pope, and probably going to be feature number 1 for England if he's not already at this summer's Euros number 1. Maybe next big competition he will be the number 1 for England. But score prediction in this game, I can see both teams scoring and both teams getting something out of it. I'm going to go 2-2. Southampton against Fulham. Now Southampton, if we take a step back from the relegation picture, they're actually quite, sucked into it. A lot of people think they have way too much quality, and I agree. Southampton have a lot of quality. Even Minamino joining them from Liverpool, so that is a big player for them. Of course, Dan Ings as well. He used at Liverpool for quite a bit. I'm pretty sure as well. So yeah, quite a few Liverpool and Southampton players swapping between each other because, of course, Sadio Mane, Van Dijk as well. So yeah, just thinking about that, they've had quite a few players who have played for both teams. But anyway, for this game, we're talking about Fulham and Southampton. It'll be interesting to see how Fulham approach this game. They've got now, including this one, 3 games left of the Premier League before they go back down to the Championship. But it'll be interesting to see if they just, don't care, or if they want to give it a go and give Southampton a good game. But for score prediction, I can only see one winner in Southampton. I think they're going to win 2-1 in this game. Brighton versus West Ham is the next game, and Brighton, they'll be thankful that they are staying in the Premier League for another season. Lewis Dunk, of course, scored against Wolves, but then got sent off, and they did lose, probably consequence of that red card that Brighton got. Comes against a West Ham side who are not going to be easy. They're pushing for Champions League as well still. They could replace Leicester if they slip off any more. Score prediction in this game, though, I think Brighton, they're not going to be too bothered anymore. They're in the Premier League for another season. Just about where they finish now. They don't want to be too close to relegation zone. But, it really doesn't matter for them now. They will be in the Premier League for another season. West Ham, I predict to win 3-0 away at the Amex. Crystal Palace against Aston Villa next up now. Aston Villa, they went 1-0 up against Man United, but then threw it away 3-1 at a penalty. And Ollie Watkins got sent off as well because he dived, and not too sure what the other yellow card was for, actually. But yeah, he's sent off in that game. I was watching A View from the Stands. If you're not already subscribed to him, make sure you do. He's a Villa fan, and he was fuming with the red card for Ollie Watkins in the watch along. So yeah, make sure you check him out as well, guys. But coming up against Crystal Palace side, I think it should be a good, easy 3 points for Aston Villa in this game away from home. Crystal Palace, nothing to play for. And also, news breaking out today as well. On Channel 4, they're going to start recording a documentary with the youth academy, or something to do with the youth players at Crystal Palace, because something to do with Wilfred Zaha and all that. So that's going to be interesting to look out for on Channel 4. I don't know when they're going to release it, probably sometime next year, because they're going to be recording it in the near future. So that's going to be interesting. Score prediction against Crystal Palace Villa, though, I do think it's going to be Aston Villa to get the win, 3-1. Spurs against Wolves is the next game now. Both teams are just really unpredictable at the moment. Wolves first half, I did watch it against Brighton. It was too late to set up the watch along, but they were terrible first half. Second half, they changed gear and just, good, like we expect from Wolves. Spurs, though, really don't know what to expect from them. They're so hard to judge on, like, if they're going to get a win here, a defeat there. But I do think they can beat Wolves, but if they do, that's another question. I'm going to say Wolves to lose to Spurs 3-1. I don't know why I worded it like that, but I did. West Brom against Liverpool's the next game now. West Brom, of course, they're relegated. First time ever for Sam Allardyce to be relegated from the Premier League. Against Liverpool, who haven't had a good season. We know this, of course. But I think Liverpool are going to have too much quality. I think they're going to win 3-0 away at West Brom for one of their final Premier League games for another season. Final game is Everton against Sheffield United. Sheffield United, of course, they're the team that are going to be finishing at the bottom of the Premier League if they don't win on the weekend. But, you know, I think all the belief at Bramall Lane has gone this season. Now, they didn't start good at all, and that's really what put all the nails in the coffin, unfortunately for them. Coming against Everton, who at home, they're not actually the best, but surely there's levels. You have to really be beating a relegated side who are bottom of the Premier League. Surely you have to. I think Everton are going to do that. I hope so anyway. I think they're going to win 2-0 at home against Sheffield United for one of their last Premier League games as well. So, unfortunate for them, but next season let's see if they can bounce back to the Premier League. They are all my predictions, then on screen now will be what the table is looking like if all my predictions do come true. Make sure you comment. You'll also be in the prediction league, of course. And if you have enjoyed the video, make sure you smash a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on notifications so you'll be one of the first to watch the videos, or if we're going to be going live, because I've got a few videos to upload. I've got a few vlogs as well to upload in the near future. You know, in the summer it's not going to be too much football videos. I'm going to start filming more vlogs for you guys, because I don't want the channel to be more associated with football. Of course, I want to do more variety, because since lockdown it is basically been all football. And for the viewers that not that into football, you know, I'm not really helping you guys out with entertainment, am I? So we will be doing more variety of content, more theme park vlogs hopefully in the summer, if we can get to any, because I know they're going to be chockers packed, because, you know, we're out of lockdown now and everyone's been wanting to go to them. But yeah, that is the video for you guys today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Until then, take care. Goodbye.